Well, thank you all, as I said, for coming out today. We really appreciate it. My name is Lori Schultz-Unthank. I'm the Director of Asset Management for Liberty Military Housing. We have some honored guests here, Colonel Keene, to help us with our ribbon cutting today. So I'm just going to say a few words, and then the Colonel's going to say a few words, and then we'll cut real quick, and we'll get everybody in here having a good time. Woo!
That's right. I don't think you can even get to the top.
Oh, that's a challenge.
There's a reason why there's a top level on it.
So
The only way you can get to the top is by climbing up the slide.
you'll get there. We'll show you. I can show you. I went up yesterday.
Yeah, me too. That's fun.
So here at Liberty Military Housing, we're really committed to, helping and improving the wellness and the health of the families that live in our community, as well as with our team members. And part of our commitment to that goal is partnering with companies and organizations like Take the Challenge Now, who emphasize, getting down off of our couches, turning off the TV, putting down the screens, and spending time out in the real world with real people doing real activities, right? And so part of our commitment to that goal is building facilities like this. This is part of our new regional park design. It's a concept that we've rolled out at 3 different installations here, Camp Pendleton, and 29 Palms. It has 2 real big goals in mind: having a fenced play area with covered seating and a centralized gathering spot. So this is the very first phase. There's more to come. The second phase will be coming soon, which the area that you're standing in right here will be a very large covered picnic pavilion. Behind that, in the green down there, you will have a playground about the same size as this one. It's going to be geared more towards the littler ones, the toddlers. So all the equipment's going to be about so high, and it's all going to be focused for them. At this community, we know that every day when the school bus drops off down there, there's a very large gathering every day, twice a day, for that school bus stop. And so we'll be installing the same principle on a smaller scale, covered seating gathering area with a fenced area that has a gaga pit in it for the kids. So this is all coming in the next year or so, just as construction is open, but we do have the funding for it, and it is on its way. So welcome to the very first phase. If I can turn it over to Colonel Keene.
Hey everyone, I'm Colonel Mike Keene. I'm glad to see a great turnout tonight. Base housing and some of the amenities that they have come such a long way since I first came in the late 90s. So this is great to see this, and that it's going to continue out in these other areas that we see here. So for all the the parents and the little ones here, you've probably been watching this thing get built here over the next several months. So hey, today's the day that we get to cut this thing and get to have fun on it, and maybe you can get up to the 3rd part of this thing. That's it. Negotiate this thing, right? So, but I would like to thank Liberty Housing, our housing office as well, and all the people that helped commit to their time and energy to building this thing. Thank you so much for putting this together for all the families that live in base housing. Very appreciative. I think they'll appreciate it too. So this is more than just a playground. So this is where we start to learn how to negotiate, right? Who's on the swing set, who's going down the slide, and eventually as we get older, maybe even some international peace treaties or something like that. So it all starts here. So this is great to see. What I'd like to do here is, before we cut the ribbon on it, if we can get all the kids up front here, right up here, and we'll have a countdown. Once we cut the ribbon, they can charge forward like a bunch of Marines. Nobody gets hurt. How's that sound?
All right. Rocco. That was in my shirt. Never mind.
They're going to count, okay? You stay right here.
So we can get all the kids up here?
Come on up and face this way, guys.
So what I want you all to do is, when I start to count down from 3, I want you real loud to say 3, 2, 1. Say 1. I'm going to cut this ribbon tape, and you all can go on forward, right? Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. There we go. Take this away before
There's plenty of seating in here. If the adults and parents want to come on in, check it out.